Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Shellder from Pokemon. We're going to get started in the center of our page with a curve for the bottom edge of the shell. So we start on the left side. We're going to draw a curve going up in the middle and then back down on the right side. Now on the ends I want to draw two angled lines going up and out. Now we're going to connect these two top points with another curve. Just follow that same curve along the bottom. Go all the way across towards the right. Now let's take the top two corners and just curve up and in. So I'm just going to pull this up to right about there. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to overlap the two horns. From this point I'm going to step down, go up, and then curve out towards the left. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Stepping down, curve up, and then out towards the right. Let's round out the tip of the horn. So I'm going to pull this around and then come back in. Now I'm going to take these 2 points. I'm going to start by drawing an angled line coming down and I'll curve it inwards. Let's add a few stretch marks along the bottom of the horn. So along these 2 points, I'm going to draw a couple little hash lines. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to continue the curve of the shell in behind the horn. I'm just going to pull it inward with a short curve on both sides. Now let's draw one scoop. From the left side I'm going to come down and then pull that up. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with another curve, coming down in the middle and then back up. Let's add the back end of the shell. From this point on the left, I'm going to step out, curve out, and then up. Now we're going to pull this in. We're going to come up in an angle to right about there. From here, we're going to draw two angled lines coming up and in. Now let's connect the tops with another curve, going up and then back down. We're going to add some lines to the shell. We're going to start with the center one first. So at the top of the shell, we're going to draw two lines coming down. Come over that edge, then one right beside it. And then from these two top points, we're going to curve out and then down. Start on the left side, we're going to go out and then down. Do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to trace this out on the outside. Stepping out. I'm going to follow this all the way down towards the bottom. From the bottom of these lines, I'm going to draw two straight lines coming down, just side by side. Now we're going to add two lines on the back of the shell. Starting from this corner, I'm going to come down and curve it in. We're going to step out and just follow that back in. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to tuck two circles underneath the edge of the shell. Starting on the left side, start down here, curve around. It's almost like a half circle. Pull that back up. We're going to leave a gap in the center and do the same thing on the right side. In the center of each eye, I'm going to draw a small black dot. Now we're going to move down and draw on the tongue. Below the left eye, I'm going to start down here, we're going to curve up, then down on the right side. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with the bottom of the tongue. Starting on the left, we're going to curve out. We're going to round out the bottom of the tongue and then come back up on the right side. Now in the center of the tongue, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down about halfway. Now let's draw on the edge of the face. We're going to move over towards the left. It's almost like drawing a large half circle. We're going to go in behind the tongue. And we'll continue on the right side, going up underneath the shell. Now we're going to move out and draw on the bottom edge of the shell. Stepping out on the left, we're going to start with a curve coming down and out towards the left. Let's go to the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to round this out and pull this back in. Now I'm going to draw a wave coming down and then tuck this in behind the tongue. So we're going to go across and down. Now we're we're going to pull this back in behind the tongue, going up. Now we're going to trace these curves on the inside. Starting on the left, just try to leave an even spaced gap all the way around. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now the last thing we're going to do is add the 2 feet. Starting on the left side, I'm going to start with a curve coming down and out towards the left, then down and out towards the right. I'm going to round this out, so a small half circle. Now we're going to go up in an angle and then pull that in underneath the shell. Going up in an angle and then pulling that in. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Shellder from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.